2021 for New Jammu and Kashmir, that is Naya Jammu Kashmir. But before I take you into the details, let me tell you, there has been many firsts for Jammu and Kashmir under the visionary leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi. I would also like to express my heartfelt gratitude to Honorable Home Minister Shri Amit Shah, who personally monitors every steps of the development in Jammu and Kashmir to ensure that benefits of his team reaches every nook and corner. He personally supervised the drafting of this new industrial policy 2021 for equitable socio-economic development of Jammu and Kashmir. Before I go into details, I would like to place before you the key highlights of the policy. For the first time, any industrial incentive scheme is taking industrial development to the block level and will promote far-flung areas of Jammu and Kashmir. The scheme is from the period of date of notification up to the year 2037 with a total outlay of rupees 28,400 crores. Will encourage new investment, substantial expansion, and also nurture the existing industries in Jammu and Kashmir. Employment to more than 4.5 lakh, equitable, balanced and sustainable socio-economic development of the region. Manufacturing as well as service sector units in Jammu and Kashmir to benefit. The scheme visualizes larger role of Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir in Indian economy and development with substantial investment, and I guess it will be more than 20,000 crores. The scheme will optimize utilization of local strength of Jammu and Kashmir. Friends, you all have witnessed that despite global pandemic, the Union Territory has made a remarkable progress in every sector of the economy, along with focus on good governance. The growth of Jammu and Kashmir has been holistic and progressive in infrastructure, that is road, power, water, housing, and investor-friendly policy making and its implementation. I can proudly say that in the last 16 months, Jammu Kashmir Union Territory, the crown jewel of India, has been transformed into the land of opportunity with forward-looking policy to guarantee prosperity and economic success. Last year, when we announced an economic package of rupees 1,350 crore to provide much-needed stimulus to the people and businesses of Jammu and Kashmir, it had the foundation of a healthy investment climate in this Union Territory. And with our transparent policies, investments in developing infrastructure, market-oriented policy environment, and the skilled human capital, we aspire to become growth pillar of India in the current decade. I must admit, the challenges we face because of 70 years of baggage that only saw inadequate focus on industrial sector. Just imagine, for almost 70 years, there was hardly any positive and enthusiastic investment atmosphere in the Union Territory. Honorable Prime Minister redefined business environment in Jammu and Kashmir through his intervention, and the process of transformation is happening on an ever-growing scale and continuing at unabated speed. Friends, I had told you in our last meeting about the historic industrial policy, and during our conversation, I candidly admitted several problem areas that were created over the years that make this scheme unique and historic for Jammu and Kashmir. Let me tell you in brief about features of these 4 incentives. First is the capital investment incentive at the rate of 30% in Zone A and 50% in Zone B. Zone B means backward areas. On investment made in plant and machinery, in manufacturing or construction of building and other durable physical assets in service sector will be made available. Units with an investment up to Rs 50 crore will be eligible to avail this incentive. Maximum limit of incentive is Rs 5 crore and Rs 7.5 crore in Zone A and Zone B respectively. Second is capital interest subvention at the annual rate of 6% for maximum 7 years on loan amount up to rupees 500 crores for investment in plant and machinery, in manufacturing or construction of building and all other durable physical assets in service sector also. Third is GST limited incentive. Financial incentive based on gross GST. This will incentive output up to 30% of the eligible value of actual investment made in plant and machinery, in manufacturing or construction in building and all other durable physical assets in service sector for 10 years. However, amount of incentive in a financial year will not exceed 1/10 of the total eligible amount of incentive. Fourth is working capital interest incentive. All existing units at the annual rate of 5% for maximum 5 years. Maximum limit of incentive is Rs 1 crore. Friends, the new Industrial Development Scheme 2021 covers new investment as well as substantial expansion of existing units. Besides, while encouraging new investment, the scheme also nurtures the existing industries in Jammu and Kashmir by interest subvention on working capital. The scheme has been simplified on the lines of ease of doing business by bringing one major incentive, GST linked incentive that will ensure less compliance burden. The quantum of assistance is much higher in the proposed scheme as compared to the earlier scheme, as the GST linked incentive alone provides for a maximum of 3 times of investment made in plant and machinery. In addition to this, capital incentive and capital interest subvention is also provided in the UT of Jammu and Kashmir, and this was shortcoming of the earlier schemes. Friends, in brief, I must reiterate that the first time any industrial incentive scheme of such a large scale is taking the industrial development to the block level of this UT. This will give economic impetus to underdeveloped areas also. As I have said earlier, the scheme aims at development of manufacturing as well as service sector units in Jammu and Kashmir, and while encouraging new investment, also nurtures the existing industries in Jammu and Kashmir by providing them working capital support at the rate of 5% for 5 years. I must tell you, the new scheme has been made attractive for both MSME by capital incentive as well as larger units by a liberal capital interest subvention component. It is also important to note that under the present scheme, entire registration and processing of the claims is delegated to the Jammu and Kashmir government, which was earlier, it was vested in the central government. And the new scheme emphasizes greater role of the Jammu and Kashmir in registration and implementation of the scheme while having proper checks and balances through an independent audit agency before the claims are approved. Friends, there are major impacts of new industrial development scheme 2021, and in brief, I would like to tell you, the main purpose of the scheme is to generate employment, which directly leads to balanced socio-economic development of the region Employment generation is the underlying theme of this scheme, which in turn will give a boost to holistic and balanced development of Jammu and Kashmir. The core objective and vision of the scheme is to lay special emphasis on sustainable development by creating a favorable ecosystem for new investment, as also fostering the existing partners of growth. The scheme will attract unprecedented investment and create